Laboratory.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You already know what time it is. It is me, PLA to the Z. And y'all already know how we do this time, man. God damn it, I left my glasses in the other room. But check it out. Y'all gotta give it up to my dog. S. Dog, what to do?
Man, we here, baby.
Yes,
day.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Show. We getting it.
Johnny John. Ooh.
Hey, we here, baby. We here.
Nah, whoa.
Okay.
Damn. Them motherfuckers fresh. Let me see them, though. Let me just see. Y'all tell me.
Y'all in a visa, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Just give me like 5 minutes with these motherfuckers. But hold on, stop the music. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give me a siren. We got a motherfucking legend in the building.
Come on. Legends on legends.
Yo, man, some of these shows that we do, they mean a little bit more to me. And y'all know I'll be like, yo, this show, this will mean a little more to me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So check this out, man. We got a national syndicated hip-hop guru, radio personality, DJ, host, owner of 1111 Scottsdale. What up, though? Hold on, man. Welcome season. Hold on. Well season. I'm fucking up, but check this out. Ready, set, radio. Like, you know what? Let's get into it because y'all already know I get it. Yo, give it up for my dog, Bootleg motherfucking Kev in the building.
His name is a brand. His name is a brand.
Shit. I think it was the glasses, dog. I can't see shit in these motherfuckers, man. What up? Yo, man. What's going on, Bootleg?
Chilling, man.
Yes, sir.
You have a dope facility here.
Thank you, bro.
It's like walking into the future.
Ooh, I mean, technically, you was walking in the future, right? Because you was walking, and it was the future.
I ever feel like I've walked. There's so many lights.
Yeah, yeah.
The electric bill for this. There's so much electricity going on.
I don't even look at it.
Yeah,
I just don't even look at it. Yo, man, thanks for coming to the lab, bro.
All
I appreciate
good, man. All
it, bro.
good. I'm glad I got to come through and check out what you got going on here.
Yes, sir, man. It's an honor, man. So,
Absolutely.
Pleasure.
everybody know, man, Bootleg Kev, you from Phoenix, Arizona, right?
Yes, sir.
The first thing everybody, when I tell them Bootleg coming on my show, they be like, yo, where did he get that fucking name from? How did he get that name?
Right.
Just for my fan base, can you let them know?
Back in the day, when I was like 15, 16, 17, 18, I used to sell like I literally would bootleg mixtapes and albums and take them to the swap meet on 40th Street in Washington and post up and sell them. And then that turned into me selling, like, back in the day, those picture tees that used to be cracking with the iron transfers. Like, there'd be like the Biggie picture, or the mug shots or the Scarface. I used to sell those. I used to sell fake Jordans, fake dunks,
Damn.
Straight hustler.
jerseys,
Hustle, man.
the bootleg jerseys. What else, man? But yeah, that's about the jerseys, the shirts, and then mixtapes, albums, DVDs, all that shit.
Oh, so you was really the bootleg man.
Yes.
And did anybody give you that name, or you was just like
Joey Boy from the Nuts?
Yeah, shout out Joey.
Yeah, Joey Boy gave me the name because I used to come to the station. I was interning. I would come to the station with like a couple of roll carts just full of shit. And I'd be like, anybody want, and people would take orders. They'd buy CDs or DVDs off me, or, the sales guys at the station would like order jerseys and shit off me.
So did you have a name before Bootleg, or what?
Nah,
they just called you Kev before that?
Yeah, I was just an intern, dog. I don't know.
Damn.
Fresh out of high school. Yeah, I don't know. I was just, there's no name.
No name, just Kev.
That's it.
Was you hooping, Kev? Because I know we was just in the back.
I played in high school, but I didn't get too far because I knocked out one of my teammates at half court before a game started.
That's not good, Kev. You can't fight your team.
So that's kind of what ended the.
Damn.
And then I ended up with my my baby mom at the time. So I was worried about rapping, getting money, and pussy at the time. So
I mean, that's
the athletics was
secondary.
Like I made the football team. And then they told me like how much time it would take of my, week. And I was like, that sounds like a job.
Yeah, because you got to do sometimes 2 a days and shit too.
I was like, I'm good.
You got to go to practice before school and after school.
Like, I need my money now.
I'm like, nah. You want me to hang out at school longer?
Right.
I'm good.
That's a fact. I know exactly.
I didn't show up. I was like, nah, fuck that.
That's what's up, man. So growing up in Phoenix, where did that love for hip hop come from?
Yeah, man. I mean, I would say initially My best friend Ramses. I grew up in where I was living at when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Coulter Manor Apartments in Phoenix, right off like 19th Avenue and Coulter, I guess would be where it'd be. It was by Christown. I ended up having like meeting a friend named Ramses who was older than me, and he just took me under his wing because I was like a dirty kid at the apartment complex, and we ended up becoming best friends and just kind of having him in my life. Like he would always have CDs and tapes and shit. Mm-hmm. And then the original thing that like kind of like really like sparked my interest was accidentally getting Doggy Style from my grandma.
Wait, what?
The Snoop Dogg album.
Yeah.
So what happened was like my grandma got a bunch of those. I was probably like 6, 7 at the time.
I see what you did.
I didn't mean to do that. Once I said it, I felt it.
But you did this though too.
I got kids.
Yeah.
No, so like my grandma got a bunch of those. Used to be able to order like 10 CDs or 15 CDs for like a penny, or like in the magazine it used to be called Columbia House.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it'd be in like the Rolling Stone, and it'd be like a membership thing.
You put the code in to get the
Damn.
So she got Doggy Style in her batch of tapes somehow. I don't know how.
Damn.
But my grandma, I don't know if she knew or cared, but it was a cartoon on the cover.
So she's like, here.
So she gave it to me.
That's funny.
Dang, grandma was.
Shout out to grandma, man.
And then I learned that I had like a little Walkman, because at the time I was only listening to the Boyz II Men 2 album. I remember that was like the one album I had in my life. And then I got Doggy Style, and that shit
changed you.
It definitely that, and then Bone Thugs Creeping on the Come Up. But yeah, Doggy Style was the tape I like.
Damn.
I've just listened to it like nonstop over and over and over.
Did she hear you listening to it?
Nah, but my mom did and took it, and then I found where she hid it.
Damn. Damn, man. Also, I wanted to say, bro, one thing I always admired about you from afar is, bro, you a super dope father. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of times I see you and your kids out, man, at events that I only wish I could go with my dad. You know what I'm saying? And I just know how important being a father is, and I just want to give you your props on that, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
That's dope, man. Having kids and just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people don't know, man. So I know Bootleg from Power 98.3. We worked at the same station, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he kind of seen my growth.
Did we work there at the same time, though?
Yes, let me tell you how I know. Because I was thinking like, damn, soon as we came, did you leave? Let me tell you how I know. I started off my video career with you on Ready Set Radio.
I remember that. But were you working at the station?
I was interning.
Or you were interning, yeah. I
remember that was a part of my intern, and I remember coming to the station. I was working with John. Remember your guy,
of course,
John?
Navajo John.
Yeah.
My dog.
Yeah, we was at your house and shit. I've been to your home.
By the way, not a Navajo. He just used to look like an Indian dude back in the day. John's the best, man, yeah.
Yeah, man, he's cool as hell, bro. So he kind of took me under his wing, and then I was doing it with you and Mad Rich, and that was kind of my introduction into radio. I came from Milwaukee, Wisconsin as an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like I was already established in the Midwest. I don't know if everybody knew that in Phoenix,
right?
But I moved across the whole country to Phoenix, and you know what I'm saying, trying to do something. I'm like, yeah, I'm Plaz. Motherfuckers like, yeah, okay, whatever. I ended up interning for the radio station, but I got that job the night that I met you when we was at Cadillac Ranch.
Yeah, that's I think Ludacris was booked there.
Yeah, and that was the first time. And I remember moving to Phoenix, and then it was the Phoenix New Times, and they had everybody's names in it and shit, like the top DJs and shit. And I remember seeing your name, and I'm like, I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna meet Jello. I'm gonna meet him. And then that night I met him and shit, and I went on some music type shit, like, hey, this is my CD right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I take a picture and shit type shit? Yeah. And that's the time I met Bootleg, but. From that day, I interned and ended up going to the radio station, and the rest is history.
Yeah, y'all go back. How many years?
Full circle now, look.
Man, I started radio in 2012.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, I got short time that I was there, Bootleg had left.
Yeah, I left in 2013.
Yeah.
I got fired.
What happened? How you get fired?
Some hoe shit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Big hoe shit.
Yeah, we go. But Bootleg left, and then that's when, you know what I'm saying, I started to be on air and shit like that.
Yeah, so when because you had like, because Tino started doing afternoons. How long?
What was on nights with Tino?
Oh,
then we
that's what
moved
it
to
was.
afternoons.
Because Jello was in afternoons.
Yeah. So that's where my radio career started, and man, it's crazy thinking about what that did for my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I went as an intern. I had to start from rock bottom.
Right.
I was fucking plugging up speakers, listening to motherfuckers who I wouldn't even never listen to back home. But I had to humble myself. And that's the only way I got to where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? That's just, that's just a little game for people who coming up. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying, humble yourself. And I'm glad I took those motherfucking chances.
Took that back seat.
What?
Yeah, it made you who you are.
It was all worth it, man. It was all worth it. Yo, Kev, do you ever sit back and think like, damn, when it's all said and done, my name will live on in hip hop?
I don't. I feel like I probably should do more like, I guess taking it all in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I don't do any of that.
That's why I asked you that, because I just want you to know it will.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's cool because like, no matter what happens, like I have like interviews with like people who are no longer with us. I have historical moments that will be on YouTube and on the internet forever. That's what's kind of cool about YouTube is like, that shit's forever, Right. So I have an archive of a lot of dope content over the years, and radio aside, even like the radio shit is been really, really good to me. But just on the YouTube side alone, like, I got J. Cole freestyles, Kendrick, right here in Vegas at Hot 97.5. I had Kendrick freestyling on my show, Cole, whoever you could think of from that era, Mac Miller freestyling on my show.
Wow.
Nipsey, I got 3 Nipsey freestyles,
That's fire.
There's a lot of times where I just go on just certain blogs and they just, they got your shit everywhere and shit. Not even just coming from your
it's
platform.
Like reposts from somebody else's
reposts from everybody. And I'm like, damn, because when I was just, when the bootleg said he was coming, I'm like, and I'm like, damn, do bro even think like, man, when I'm done with this shit, I'm still gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you made it to the point in this game to where your name is gonna stick. You're like the coolest fucking Caucasian dude in hip hop right now.
Facts.
I mean, listen, I feel like
Hold on, don't just blow by that, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I told my boys, like, when y'all meet Bootleg, like, Bootleg is, like, he real, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel like my whole thing is, like, I'm just a fan, man. So, and I am very, like, cognizant of the energy and shit I put out there, especially when it comes to, like, today's I guess climate of content where shit is, like, super fucking, everybody feels like they got to stir up some bullshit. Right. Do a bunch of trash ass antics to get views, and it's like I'd rather like not put artists in weird positions if they come on my show. Like obviously sometimes shit just happens. You know what I mean? But like I feel like people just know that like I care about the art form over anything, and I'm a fan first.
Right.
So I got into this when I was 18, so that was in 2005. So it's been 20 years, 21 years in August. So it's like I didn't get into this for like clout or for like, cause it was a trend. I wasn't like right now there's just a lot of people who are like, yo, let me interview rappers cause it's popping. These are like, there's streamers who do that who aren't even like hip hop fans,
That's why I tell people like, yo, this shit for me, like doing the show, I don't really like calling it a podcast. Right. This is in me because I come from radio. You know what I'm saying? We come from radio, so this is different than somebody just saying, you know what, let's just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, like you said, start interviewing.
Yeah, my whole origin of this whole shit is just being a fan first, and I feel like that's kind of been my approach for this entire time.
Don't that keep it fun for you?
Yeah, for sure.
It
doesn't feel like work.
That's the only way I can do it.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm working ever. So
No. I make a lot of good relationships with people. We meet a lot of good people and shit. I think that's because we control what we do. We're not controlled by nobody, so we don't have to bring nobody in who we really don't want. And that was the one thing that I didn't like about radio, because sometimes I was just like, I don't want to fucking. You got to, because that's your fucking job.
Right. No, for sure. No, there's like, obviously there's like situations where you might interview somebody who you're like, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
But you try to find, even if you're not into the music, you try to find like some sort of common ground through just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And then it can go really well, you know, or somebody could stand up and walk off.
I was
Now, has that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah,
EST Gee.
Oh, word?
Oh, yeah.
You haven't seen that one?
What happened?
Bro, I don't know. He was super late to the internet, and I'm a fan of his shit. So like, I play his shit in the club all the time.
Shout out EST Gee.
He just came to the club, or he came to the show hella late. But he signed to Gotti, and I'm real close with Gotti's team. So I was like, I'll wait. It's all good. You know, went got lunch, came back. He came in, was just not. I feel like if you're gonna do media, you gotta like don't do it if you don't want to be there. Just go home.
Just go home. Just it's better to not even do it.
Yeah. So like we're having a conversation, and I started bringing up his football career, and he stood up and walked out.
Oh, shit.
Now it's I guess so. I had it gotten explained to me by someone on the CMG team that he thought because I guess he had some beef going with some other artist in Louisville who like used some of his football. He did the combine, and I saw it on TikTok. I saw him doing the combine on TikTok.
I saw that too. Yeah.
But I guess the dude who dissed him used that footage in the music video when he was dissing him. So I guess he thought that I was trolling him or something.
And you didn't know shit about.
I literally was like, "Hey man, that's crazy that you're like a high level rapper and you could have went to the NFL. Like I saw footage of you at the combine," and he was like, "Where'd you see that at?" And I was like, "The internet, dog. Like what the fuck you think?
Right.
I wasn't there."
Right.
And then like he was annoyed by that, and then I asked him like, hey man, being signed to Yo Gotti, like what's some things like from a CEO perspective that you've learned from him, and he just stood up and walked out. So
that's wow.
And the crazy part about it was his team hit me and was like, hey, beforehand, they were like, hey, randomly, they were like, yo, do you think you could help get? This is 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. They're like, you think you could help get EST Gee on Joe Rogan? And I was like, why the fuck would you think I could get anybody on Joe Rogan? They're like, well, you're friends with Freddie Gibbs, and Freddie did Joe Rogan. And I'm like, he's got this whole other side to him where he thinks about like aliens. And So she's telling me all this stuff, and she's like, yo, when you guys have a conversation, it's going to be so good because he has this other side of him that people don't know about. He's in a conspiracy theory. Mm-hmm. So if you watch the whole interview, I start bringing up like alien shit. Mm-hmm. Because there was like so I'm like going off what his team tells me.
He looking at you like.
So listen, this guy walks out of the interview. My boy from Interscope, Amir, he looked at me. He said, drop that motherfucker right now before his team tells me not to put it out. And I was like, all right, upload. Smart. Mm-hmm. So look, I had an interview right after him. With my boy Brick Baby, Free Brick Baby. And by the time the interview's over, it had already been online. So this thing was viral. So like within 90 minutes, it's everywhere. And he had posted some shit like, man, this motherfucker chasing a moment, want to ask me about aliens and Brian Pumper and shit.
You like, ain't this about
Brian Pumper? Yeah, no, I forget how Brian Pumper got brought up.
Aliens and Brian Pumper.
Because I asked, I think he thought I was calling his jewelry fake. Because I was like, is that your new chain? He was like, yeah. I was like, yo, do jewelers like? I saw you posted the jeweler. Like, do you get a discount if you like give him love on Instagram? And he's like, what you trying to say?
Damn, you can't say shit.
Yeah. And I was like, no, you don't got, I'm not saying you got Brian Pumper jewels. And he's like, bro, what's that? And I was like, Brian Pumper. I was like, you don't know who Brian Pumper is, dog?
Oh, man.
I'm like, if I showed you him, you know who he was.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that didn't help when you mentioned Brian Pumper. I'll tell you that right now.
You like, I'm going by what they told me.
I'm just over here just having I'm just like, bro, you obviously are. He was in also under the influence of something. Yeah. But he obviously from the immediate jump did not want to be there, and I was just grasping at straws for like 30 minutes.
Did he get back to you after that?
Oh no, I don't think.
Damn.
yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna do another one.
You also had a couple good ones. The one remember the one with you and DJ Hed and Kevin Gates?
Oh, where he told Kevin Gates said, "Don't touch me," the head.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you see up in there, I got a picture with Kevin Gates. No, in the front room.
I love Gates.
Gates
man.
Gates let me touch him. Pause.
No,
whoa. Yeah. Hey, he came to power around that same time.
Yeah,
when
we
he
did
first
that.
got
Yeah,
out.
what was it? 2020. Yeah, it was right. It was 2019.
Yeah, first thing he said was penitentiary rules is in full effect. He was like, huh? What?
Yeah, and that's another example of like I told Dwight from Atlantic. I'm like, hey, bro, you guys start telling these motherfuckers if they don't want to do promo, not to come.
Yeah.
So, but that shit, like with Gates, like me, like I'm cool with Gates. He's done my show three times since then.
Yeah.
And we laughed about that moment. And the funniest part about that moment was we did the interview and it was awkward as fuck. But then the interview ended and then like he just hung out for like 2 hours and played us his album and like then apologized. He was like, man, I wish I would have kicked it with y'all before, man. We'd have had a much better interview. I fuck with y'all.
Oh, so okay, I see what happened there.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So it was like, there was a lot more to that. But it wasn't, again, like sometimes like, dude, look, I get it. Artists you have to kind of be a little, you have to be a unique personality to make it in the top, whatever, 1% of rappers.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, somebody who just got out of prison, who knows what they're going through. I mean, even the EST Gee thing, I guess he got news earlier in that like morning that somebody he grew up with died. So like he probably was in a shit mood.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh shit. Yeah.
He human.
yeah, and I don't expect anybody to like,
Yeah.
be perfect at all times. So I don't take any of it personal.
You can't.
I don't give a fuck. Like even the EST Gee shit. The EST Gee shit, I was like, well, we got a moment.
Yeah.
I'm like, hit upload on that motherfucker before I get a call
From the label.
And then it goes up and shout out to my friend at the label. She knows who she is. She calls me. She's like, oh, I didn't think you guys were going to upload that. And I was like, Brittany, it's a fucking moment. His album comes out tomorrow, and now he's on TMZ because of it. So you got
helped him out.
Now you got fucking promo on the fucking album.
Yeah, both was on TMZ. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a few of them. You got some heaters. Was the interview with you and NBA YoungBoy, was that like your most viral one?
I would say in totality, no, the most viral interview I've ever done is Big Boogie saying he turned down a college scholarship.
Bro.
That shit's got
What was
like
that about?
over 1 billion views over like Justin Bieber's posted it like 6 times.
Wow.
Viral wise, I get people almost every day. If I go to the mall or the grocery store or something, if I'm out like airport, people always say, yo, I turned it down. What were you thinking when that motherfucker?
Yeah.
That shit, another CMG artist. That shit is the most viral. But the NBA YoungBoy, in terms of YouTube, that's the biggest interview I've ever done. And that was definitely, I would say it's one of the more like important interviews I've ever done because I feel like however you feel about YoungBoy, he's one of the most prolific artists of our time.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, I went to 3 of his tour dates on his last tour just to see it.
How was that?
Incredible. But I know his music is like not for everybody.
Right.
But I feel like all of the media he had done up until that point didn't really do him justice. I noticed all the interviews he would do, people would talk to him like he was an alien. Mm-hmm. They and I'd be like, I was just like, look, man, I don't know what I'm walking into. I don't know what kind of mood this guy's gonna be in, but he hit me up to do this. Right. Because he had hit me like maybe a year and a half before. He just DM'd me and I thought it was fake. Mm-hmm. And he was just like, hey man, do you enjoy what you do? And I was like, yes. Yeah, of course. What's up, man? Like, he's like, all right, man, keep the good. I think I had a Glorilla interview that was going around at the time, one of her early ones, and it was just fun. I'm assuming he watched it, but then we just chopped it up on DM, and I was like, hey, man, whenever you want to like do an interview, I'll fucking fly to you, man. So maybe like a year and a half later, he was doing interviews. He did one with Complex. He did one with Wally and Gillo.
Wally and Gillo.
Did I say
Wally and Gillo?
Wally and
Who the fuck is them niggas?
Wallow and Gilly.
Oh, I know.
I swapped. And so, yeah, he had hit me and was like, hey, can you be in Utah tomorrow? And this was at like probably 8 p.m.
Oh, my gosh.
Damn.
And I was like, fuck. I guess, we found flights. And like, I didn't know what I was walking into, It was like, because I'd seen him be in like bad moods in interviews before. And man, we just pulled up and I was just like, as soon as we literally pulled up and his guy, Jason, his engineer, was like, hey, he's on his horse. So just start rolling, and like even getting there, I had to pass a background check because he was on federal probation. So I had the feds call me and ask me about charges I had.
Damn.
Yeah, they're like, yo, in 2013, you had a
bag full of bootlegs.
No, I got arrested. I got arrested for giving false information to a cop in Phoenix.
Oh shit.
So they asked me about what were the circumstances. And,
Wow.
And then everybody who was with me, they had to pass a background check.
Damn.
So then we get to where he's at, and there's like waves of cars. So like you pull up to the mountain, and there's like a federal agent in an SUV sitting there, because it's so weird to think that like the resources of like taxpayers go to like
shit like that.
Having a dude sit there and make sure NBA YoungBoy has okay visitors,
right? Because
otherwise they want to arrest him and take him to jail.
Damn. Yeah. That about a bitch.
But then you get it to the next wave and it's his guys, and then his guys look like straight Call of Duty motherfuckers. I'm talking like fatigues, ghost fit, like
machine guns.
They just look like the bad dude in like a XXX movie or something. So we get there, but we pull up and like Jason's like, yo, start filming. He's pulling up on the horse, and then we just shot the shit, man. I was just like, I don't want to ask him about no beef.
Right.
I'm not asking him about Little Dirk. Like no one, like he doesn't want to talk about that shit.
Facts.
Like
yeah.
Like I asked that fool what his favorite Disney movie was. You know what I mean? Like we talked. I got like I all together we did like an hour-long interview on his couch, and then we did a vlog where we were riding horses and then walking around his property, which was like probably like 25 minutes. But we were there for the whole afternoon, and it was great. And like even after, he would like him and I would text, and he'd be like, send me the interview. I want to watch it. Thank you so much. Like. He was just thankful that like I didn't put him in a weird position.
Yeah. That's what's up.
And
man.
then like he was like, yo, take this little part. He only asked me to take one part out, and it wasn't because of it. It wasn't even controversial. He was like, yo, that perspective isn't the people aren't ready for that yet from me, but hold on to it. So then it came out, and I was the only interview that he posted. All those other interviews, he didn't post. He didn't fuck with them.
Damn.
So he posted that shit on his Facebook, on his YouTube. Like he reposted on his feed, on his YouTube.
Damn.
And he just fucked with it. And he thanked me like, hey man, thank you, for putting me in that right light, like, and it was cool. So shout out to YoungBoy.
Damn, man.
I still got a great relationship with him.
Was you cold the motherfucker out there?
Very cold.
Coming from Phoenix, I mean,
it was actually like a sunny snow though. The sun was out.
Okay.
It was just snow.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
How was the property? It's nice.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like he literally has a mountain. Like Gravedigger Mountain's a thing. It's like a whole mountain. I don't know if he's still there or not, but I just saw him. Him and I were talking on the interview. It's on the interview where I'm like telling him like, yo, I'm gonna bring you a Gravedigger truck. Because when I grew up, there was Gravedigger, the monster truck.
Hell yeah.
And he was like, oh, okay. And I saw him in Orange County. I was backstage with him. And he's like, Kev, come here. And I was like, what? Where we go? He walks me to the bus. He opens the side of the bus. He pulls out a giant Gravedigger, remote control car. And he's like, I got the truck you were telling me about. I was like, you remember that? I was like, what the fuck?
That's what's up, man. That's dope, man.
Super good, super nice guy though, man. Very misunderstood, and like, when we look back at just there's not a lot of people who have put numbers on the board or influenced the youth like that dude.
Man.
So
Dang, you see that ring he just gave his wife or his
Beyonce.
girlfriend?
Yeah.
yeah, he's married.
Oh yeah.
Big old ring he just gave her.
Shit.
Crazy.
If you got a mountain, then shit, you can
Put a
definitely
mountain
get a
in
they were
mountain
married.
ring,
I
you
think
know?
they've been married though. I know they just welcomed their third kid together. I think he's got 13 kids now.
Damn.
Shout out.
Hey,
Yeah.
spread the wealth, man. Hey, I was gonna say from Buddy, who was the interview where he said he got the scholarship offered to him. So when you hearing him saying that, are you like, oh, okay, motherfucker, you bullshitting? Or
So I knew he was lying,
Yeah,
which is
that's-
why I looked at him and I literally was like, what the fuck are we doing here? I was like, what are we fucking doing here, man? Like, what are we doing? Like, you turned down $5 million to play the drums at a college?
right?
Again, I fuck with Big Boogie. He is a great guy, and him and I have a great relationship. And I did not realize how viral of a moment that was in the moment.
Right.
Inside of it, I didn't even realize it and then it hit a wave, and then it died down, and then it hit a Twitter wave, and then like a year later, it just hit a new wave where it was like everywhere, bro. Like right now, like if you just look, like there's a dude who has a page on Instagram called I Turned It Down Daily, and he posts a clip every day.
Every day?
Every single day.
Oh, I seen some pages like that where motherfucker
and he
posted
sells
shit.
merch.
Damn. Is he breaking you off a little something?
Of course not.
Oh, motherfuckers will steal your
He bootlegging
video.
you now, huh?
Hey, damn, ain't that about a bitch?
Part of the game, man. Part of the game.
Hey, so that's what I was gonna say. A lot of people got podcasts and stuff, but to survive, you got to make money in this shit. You know what
sure.
I'm saying? If it was some young bootleg Kev coming up, you know what I'm saying, in the podcast world or radio world right now, what advice would you give him about getting into it?
I would say radio's tough, man. It's a medium that is becoming more and more consolidated. But if you're like super like, yo, I want to do radio, it's very tough.
It is.
I would say figure out a way to bring value through the door immediately. Like I wouldn't wait on a radio station to hire you before you become like a brand or a platform. That way it kind of incentivizes people to be like, you know, like my homie's a comedian, big comedian, and like they ended up putting him on the morning show because he's a big comedian. They're like, yo, you're lit. We need you on our shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would just say figure out a way to bring value and don't wait. Like especially if you want to be a personality, like you could do so many different things, you know.
Right.
You can do TikTok, Twitch, fucking Kick or whatever the fuck.
All that shit wasn't around.
I don't do none of that shit. I don't do the streaming shit like that.
Nah, I ain't with it.
I'll
I
get
don't know.
canceled. I'll get canceled. That's my problem.
They can't follow you around. You
I grew up in the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be saying words that you can't say no
Exactly.
more. And I don't even think about it. And I'll be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone will be like, you can't say retard. I'll be like, you're right.
Wait, you can't?
No.
It's the R word?
It's the R word.
The other hard R.
Damn, that's true, man. That's fucked up. You can't say shit right now. How many, because you're syndicated, right? How many stations are you actually on?
Like 120, somewhere in that area.
120 stations? God
Congratulations,
damn.
brother.
Yeah. And we're on here in Vegas at Real 103.9. But yeah, like I think we're at like 118. But we're about to kick off some new affiliates. But yeah, it's around 120.
I wanted to give your co-host some love too, man.
James.
Shout out James Jefferson, man. Can we talk a little bit about him and what he means to the show?
Yeah, dude, James is great because like, you know, the one thing like this radio show, the genesis of it was I was working at iHeart in LA in 2020. Well, I worked here from like late 2016 to December of 2020 and I got laid off. But I already was thinking about resigning and doing the syndicated show. And because I just kept saying to myself, I'm like, yo, there's syndicated shows, but like, man, there's not a lot of good ones. Like, like the options are rough out here.
Yeah.
So, but then the pandemic hits and they offered me a deal in April of 2020. And we're in like April of 2020. I think the world's ending.
Yeah, nobody knows.
And I'm like, you guys offered me a deal? Sign that motherfucker.
Yeah.
what was that? 6 months later, I got fired. Or no, 8 months later. But I got a severance and all that. So, but I was like, all right, cool. It's all good. I get 6 months severance. I get a little time to launch this shit. I had the podcast that I launched during the pandemic. So I was already making more money doing that than I was at the station. So I wasn't really tripping. I was like, this is awesome. Like, I got all the time I need now to do what I really want to do, like, and launch the syndicated show. So James and Nico Blitz, Nico at the time, so all three of us got fired on the same weekend from iHeart. We all were just casualties of like a iHeart budget cut. And, you know, Nico was my producer, me and Hed's producer at Real. And I was like, Nico, we got to do the show. I already had a partner and I already had 5 affiliates that already committed. Like, hey, whatever you're doing, like Complex is one of them, at KKFR, Big Bear in Oxnard, Jonathan Steele in Pittsburgh. We had the first 5. It was Vegas. AO was like, yo, if you launch, I'll put you on in Vegas. So I had already had a syndicated deal in place. I just needed to do it. So, but there's not money. Like, no money yet. So I had to go to Nico and be like, hey, Nico, we got to find a co-host, man. Like, we thought of a few different people, and Nico was like, what about James? Like, James is on the street team. He used to fill in for us. When me and Hed would be out, James would fill in. But he never got a real look on the radio in LA, which was crazy. And so we just chopped it up with James, and I was like, look, man, there's not going to be any money for like 6 months. I need y'all to do this for free. And Nico and James were like, word.
That's what you need.
So like me, Nico, and James, I mean, I didn't make any money off that show for like 2 years. But like James and Nico did it for free the first like 6 months.
Them the type of people you want with you too, man.
So, you know, James, and then me and James have, you know, grown to be like, you know, he's one of my best friends. And he's very important because like without James, you know, it's just like you said, like, just stay down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey man, I got this idea. I know we can turn this into something. I got all the relationships. I know what I'm doing. I'm better than this person. I'm better than this person. And they got this many stations. We will fuck the game up. Like, watch, trust me. And sure enough, you know, it turned from like 5 stations to like 27 stations. And then Premiere. So within about 9 months of getting fired from Real, they put my show on that I created as an affiliate. So these fools fired me and then put me back on, but under my terms.
That's me, bitches.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so it was like they let me go because it was a budget cut thing, but then they were one of my early affiliates. They were like, yo, we don't want to look too crazy. Like, let's put you on. And that's when I think they brought me back late nights, like 10 to... I replaced Tino because Tino's show was on in LA, but it just didn't fit the station. And then within a year and like 3 or 4 months, I had my old slot back nights.
Damn, man.
So
That's dope.
Man, and then we ended up working out a crazy deal with Premiere, which is the syndication company that iHeart owns. And you know, fuck, that was 2 years ago, and now we're at 120 markets, and you know, we work with, I don't know, probably 20 different radio companies. Yeah, it's been a ride, man. It's been cool though. It's fun, you know. And like, I work on my terms. Like I can record my radio show from anywhere.
That's fire.
You know, so it's like I could be in my room in Vegas. I always got my mic, my headphones with me. You know what I'm saying?
Just free you up to do so much other shit and live your life, be a parent, all kind of shit.
I'll go to me and my wife. We'll go to Mexico for 2 weeks. I'll just be like, yeah, I got to go do the show. Go away for 2 hours.
Yeah, damn.
What's sponsorship like,
man,
doing that?
The radio show. So on the
before y'all do that, just let me say this.
What?
Salute to you for holding your man down and not fucking him over.
Who?
James.
Oh yeah. No, I would never.
Not fucking him over, but just salute to you for bringing your man with you.
Well, the thing is me and James didn't even have a relationship like that.
Salute to you for bringing your man and keeping it real with you.
Well, I appreciate him.
You feel me?
Nah, but he really, James really believed in me. You know what I'm saying? As much as I believed in him, he he saw the vision and we made it happen.
When you hear it back, you're gonna hear me talking.
Okay.
You hear me talking?
I hear you talking.
All right. Go ahead. My bag. I just wanted to say
You're talking about sponsor money, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go get my glasses. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, so the thing about sponsorships on the radio side is my show gets paid through what they call barter. So if you're McDonald's and you buy a commercial, so let's say whatever station runs my show, they give me a certain amount of commercials that are mine. They call it inventory. So
that's nice.
I might have 6 minutes an hour for 4 hours, however long my show's on.
Okay.
They don't have to pay me any money. So they're technically, in their mind, they're putting a show on that they don't have to pay a salary for. But then I get the commercial inventory, and then the company I work with sells my network. So the totality of all those stations I'm on,
oh wow,
you could buy one commercial and reach whatever, 1 million people, whatever it is.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So the full network gets sold. So like, I don't even know who buys commercials on my show, on the radio show.
Right.
Yeah.
The radio show, it could be McDonald's, it could be fucking Google, it could be Anheuser-Busch, it could be whatever. They buy my network. So every station I get, those commercials get more expensive because the network expands, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I get paid. I mean, and then I will do like endorsements. So like, I just did an endorsement for like a seltzer, like a drink, like a hard seltzer.
Okay.
So like that comes through like, hey Kev, would you endorse this? We have clients reaching out. Then would you? And that would be me just voicing something on the air.
Okay.
And then the podcast sponsorship's totally different. That's the shit that kind of changed my whole game, because when I told you I was like making more money during the pandemic off of my podcast than I was off radio, my radio salary was like $100,000. In LA, that's nothing. I was literally selling dope. Like when I was living in LA, listen, when I was working at Real 92.3 from 2017 to like 2020, I was moving packs.
Damn.
I was putting weight in the mail, sending it to Florida. I was driving shit out to my dad in Phoenix.
Well, all right. Let's keep it.
All weed. Just weed.
Allegedly, he's doing that.
Allegedly.
Shooting motherfuckers and
No.
pulling them up and shooting them.
But like that's how, like, dude, like $100,000 in LA ain't shit.
No.
And they fuck you on the taxes.
Damn.
Rent's crazy. So I was hitting licks. I was working for this company vaping in Phoenix, where I would get rappers to hold their weed, getting $5,000 a month. I was just hustling, bro.
Right.
So when the podcast launched, I was like, all right, I got to figure out, I don't know how this is going to do on YouTube. I don't know. I mean, YouTube revenue is kind of wishy-washy. So we launched and I locked in like 2 sponsors immediately. It was Odd Socks and LRG, and vaping at the time, that company that was paying me to put weed in people's hands. So just our sponsorship money, before I even like put an episode out, I already was like close to what I was making at the station, and then you know the channel did well, and I was like, oh shit, like you start off and you're like. And like I had always uploaded stuff on YouTube over the years, but I wasn't like doing it and like worried about like monetizing.
Right.
So now I'm like, all right, I gotta see how much money I can make. So like the first month, I think we dropped 4 episodes. It was Freddie Gibbs was the first one. It was Mozzie, Scott Storch. I don't remember who episode 4 was, but we did probably like $4,500 in YouTube revenue, $5,000 or something. And I was like, oh shit. What the fuck? This is nice. So then I do that with the sponsorship money. And I'm like, this is not this. And what I was able to do was during the pandemic, you probably remember this. When did you stop working with Tino?
2017.
Okay.
2018.
So you remember, like, because you pay attention to radio, folks.
Yep.
Do you remember during the pandemic, every rapper was doing interviews on Instagram Live with like the most random on-air personalities that would never get interviews otherwise?
Yeah.
And so I live in LA, and I'm like, bruh, at the time, not to say I didn't give a fuck about COVID, but I couldn't really afford to give too much of a fuck about it.
Right.
So when I I'm in LA and I got labels and managers hitting me like, hey, do you want to do an interview with so-and-so? I'd be like, yeah, but iHeart they closed the studio. You could not you couldn't bring guests in the studio, and in order for you to go into the building, you had to take the COVID test.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, like I had just opened a studio February of 2020. So I had a recording studio that I opened in North Hollywood. Bad timing, because then the pandemic hits. I was like, man, I got my fucking studio. I'm gonna just do this shit on my own YouTube channel. These motherfuckers can't tell me nothing.
Right.
And that's when I launched the podcast. And so then everybody who was coming to LA, they wanted a place to do interviews because nobody was doing them in person. It was all Zoom or Instagram, and them shits are trash.
Thank you.
No matter how much
Yeah, so we were in the middle of the pandemic just cranking out fucking in-person interviews, like super, like, I mean, whatever, however you think about them. So that kind of helped kick that off. But yeah, man, it was, and then like obviously just evolving like the show, like getting sponsors like Hardin. Hardin, I have a mic flag like this and they bought the mic flag, and I now have a relationship with them that's going on 3 years now, 4 years, 3 or 4 years. So like when we talk about like the Big Boogie clip that's got 1 billion views, if you watch it, the Hardin logo's got 1 billion fucking eyes on it.
Yeah.
Damn. And so it's just like figuring out ways, because at the end of the day, the YouTube revenue is YouTube revenue, and people have to feel good about partnering with you and feeling like it's a viable product with eyes on it. So like it's important, but like for me, it's like, all right, well, the YouTube revenue is cool. It comes, it goes. Say, I've had a dude. I did this Iman Shumpert interview that helped me buy my house in Burbank. Like I made like 50 grand on this interview.
Damn. Random shit, huh?
Dude, that interview literally helped me buy my crib. Like I was looking for a house, and that interview happened, and I was like, I think we could probably do a little more on this down payment now.
Damn, that's what's up. Shout out Shump.
Yeah. But then like, there's peaks and valleys of the YouTube revenue shit. So it's like, I know no matter what, I have like a baked in amount of money coming in from my sponsors, and I super serve the sponsors. They all fuck with me. It's like a family situation. Everybody who's been like on the show has been on the show for shit. Odd Sox has been with me for 6 years almost. So, almost 6 years. In June it'll be 6 years, and so even like LRG, like, they fired their marketing department, but my guy went to a different company who was running the marketing department and was like, yo, I got you over here. You know what I mean? So for me, like, it's just been like, obviously the radio and the podcast game's 2 separate business models. They both benefit each other, because if I have an interview on the YouTube channel and it makes sense, it'll run on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then maybe we should get a radio show, y'all. Y'all down with that? Yo, check this out, once Bootleg. So what I'm gonna do, because we know some of the same people, you feel me?
Of course.
So I'm gonna ask you this name, right? I'm gonna give you a few names, and you just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear this name. You down?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get this going. T.O.G.O.
Buff.
Ramses.
Smart.
Jello.
Not as fat as he used to be.
Mad Rich.
Mad Rich, Jolly.
Ooh, I like that. Joey Boy.
Joey Boy. The GOAT.
Sincerely Collins.
Potential, I guess. Wasted potential?
Okay.
Good guy. He's a good guy.
Futuristic.
Hustler.
Okay. I like that. Fail.
Who?
Fail.
Felicia?
That girl Fail.
Oh, shit. She's a sweetheart. Love Phil.
Natasha Castles.
Natasha is extremely talented.
Dion McBean.
Frank Gore.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
MC Magic.
Legend.
Vita Ruler.
Alien.
Doc Renner.
My sensei.
I like that. Merkins.
Fuck. I already told V was an alien. Merkins, I'll say, is a monster.
Complex.
What should I say about Complex, man? Complex is a metrosexual.
Oh shit. Oh.
This guy's the most easy. He takes care of himself like he's a broad. He always got a fucking tie on and shit. Good looking guys. Hey, got good cuticles on his nails.
Shout out Complex. Shout out
I love
Complex.
Complex. Just talked to him the other day.
DJ Amen.
Amen, I would say, very loyal guy.
Mikey Fuentes.
You know, me and Mikey just squashed our beef, so I gotta say something nice about Mikey. I'll say he's one of the smartest people I've ever worked with. He's probably the smartest radio programmer I've ever worked with.
I agree. Tino Cucino.
Hustler.
What's up, man? You survived one word with me and PLAZ, man. That's what's up. Some people we know, huh? Some good people. It's really good people.
Yeah, for sure.
You got two teams and you rep them no matter what.
Suns?
The Suns and the Cardinals. I wouldn't be right if I ain't give you
the Cardinals
shit.
are a joke of a franchise. And, you know, I don't know, man. I got to the point where I stopped getting excited because then I would just, bro, like the Suns, when I tell you, after we got KD, I've never been, like those teams are the worst time I've ever been a sports fan. As shitty as the Suns and the Cardinals have been, to have Kevin Durant and like just suck.
Damn.
It was like, it made me hate the Suns.
Damn.
I love the Suns. I'm a diehard Suns fan. I love this year's team. We play with heart. Dylan Brooks is a dog. Book is a dog.
Yeah.
Colin Gillespie also. I love this year's team. They play together. They play like they love each other. I mean, honestly, that's kind of my approach to being a Suns fan is like, I just want to know the team's trying and like there's a plan, and I like our coach Jordan Ott. I do think like Matt Ishbia is a great owner. I think he gives a fuck. Now, he played a little NBA 2K when he first bought the team and was like, let me go get Bradley Beal. And let it keep it.
Anybody knew that shit wasn't going to work.
I was the only person in my friend group who was like, this is horrible. This guy has a no trade clause. What the fuck? Yeah, so I think, but I do think he cares, and he's not worried about spending money. So I'm excited about the Suns, just because I think like we're not going to win a championship, but I like the pieces we have, and the Cardinals are a fucking shit show. So
yeah, they are, man. I met so many people in Arizona, and we got sometimes it's just this thing I got with the teams because the Bucks, we played y'all in the finals.
Oh yeah.
So all the fucking people be hitting me up talking shit, and I'm like, yo, y'all ain't won shit since.
Well, we did beat you guys in the
not in the
playoffs.
finals, so it don't matter.
No, I'm talking about the Packers.
When he kicked the ball up and then he ran it in.
When Fitz just murdered y'all, dog.
Fitz is a monster.
But did y'all?
That was the year we went to the Super Bowl.
But did y'all beat the Niners? Is the question.
But you're from Wisconsin.
I am. Do I gotta explain this to you? I was not in the draft room with the Packers. I was in the draft room with the 49ers.
The war room.
I get it.
I was not hanging out with the owners with the Packers and having dinner and going to community
So are you not a
events.
Packer fan now?
I am a fan. But
But
I
you're
am
not,
a
because
Niner.
they're rivals. The
No, they're
Niners
not.
and the Packers are old school
No,
rivals.
they're not.
What do you mean? Brett Favre versus T.O.? What are we talking about?
No.
Come on, bro.
No, we Raiders and Cardinals. Those are
And the Seahawks and the Rams.
And the Rams, yeah. Damn. You a Rams fan now too? I think I saw you with a Rams jersey on.
Never. That picture does not exist.
It's an AI picture. I'm gonna pop it up on there.
The only team like that's not Arizona or the only sport that I'll wear other teams is baseball. Because look, go Diamondbacks, but I don't give a fuck about baseball. I don't watch baseball. I literally could give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't watch no baseball.
There's
too many motherfucking games.
And like,
Too slow.
and I love baseball hats. So like, And then like the Dodgers made that World Series this year was crazy to watch last year.
Yeah,
that
I don't even like baseball.
I don't even
was
like baseball, but I was like, yo, I'll kind of fuck with the Dodgers.
Yeah, that shit was very entertaining. Yeah. Did y'all watch it or y'all didn't fuck with it?
Yeah, I watched it.
I'm pretty sure you bet on it.
You were probably gambling.
Yeah, you was uncut gems.
And you were betting on the Blue Jays?
No, I'm sure I had a parlay, so one of my
he bet for the pluses. You trying to make money?
Oh yeah, the parlay's rough, man.
Yeah,
that's the thing is when you bet parlays, you're just like playing the lottery every day.
Facts.
This dude be having like, I don't want to put your business.
How many?
We be having like 65 parlays.
Oh, you're playing the numbers game.
Yeah, I should be having fun.
You do the round robin shit?
No, I don't.
The round robin's the way to do that. If you're gonna do it, you just pick, and then that's how
or
you
hedging your bets. You know?
Yeah. The thing about the parlay game though is it's just so fucking.
Yeah.
You hit one and you become addicted.
He tried to do 10 teamers with
that's the thing.
No, I hit him before. Don't get it.
No,
those
are fun.
I hit him before. That's why I do it.
If you put $5 down and it's like a 10-team parlay, or you're like, yo, I'm gonna throw 5 down and bet the fucking schedule today. Just to see what happens.
He really the man. He just ain't told you. It's a gambling committee that's on Facebook, and he like the leader on there. They all be
really.
I seen it.
Y'all be giving away picks and shit. There's a dude out here. I follow. White dude with glasses. He got a big ass Instagram following, but he be giving pics out like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Should be hitting too.
Yeah. Damn. And then you know who's a good gambler? My boy Mike P. He used to do mornings at
Mike P.
Yeah.
Mike P. Man, when I used to live here, that motherfucker used to hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Come to the station like, man,
you talk
just
about it
hit
too.
a 50-teamer. Man,
ain't nothing like being at that sports book though, watching all these degenerates just stress the fuck out.
No, now you got the phone. You can do it right on your phone.
See, if I live here though, I want to go be in the midst of the cigarette smoke.
Yeah, I like that too.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
No, but I want to be in it.
Fuck that.
Like at South Point, the old
I'm
casinos.
good. I want to sit there and watch the game, but not sit there and bet.
Oh, no, I like to have that hard motherfucking ticket in my hand.
Yeah, pause. Yeah.
Just be like, yep.
He said ticket. Ain't no pause in that. You good.
No.
Yeah,
hard in hand, I don't know, it just kind of got me off.
I
feel like that's how I feel like if I lived in Vegas, the sports book there's an experience about it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, the casinos is almost dying out here because the younger people, they don't gamble like that.
Right.
They don't drink like that.
And the thing is, but it's hard going to the casino because you doing your thing throughout the day, and then next thing you know, the game starting in 20 minutes, so you trying to rush
You got to
there.
park.
There's a line.
No, for sure. If you
There's
have
a
the phone,
line.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Nah.
I remember used to having to run to the casino all the time. I used to hate that.
And somebody taking a sweet ass time.
I used to go to Cannery in North Vegas.
Yeah.
That'd be where I go put my bets in at. The Cannery. I wonder if it's still there.
Sound like,
Yeah, it's still there. Hell yeah, it's still there.
That and Aliante Station.
Yeah, that's still there.
I used to live off 15 in Craig in the 15.
Okay, North Vegas. Yeah.
Hey, Bootleg, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you a dope ass DJ as well.
Yeah, DJ, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been to some clubs that you didn't turn the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't DJ as much as I used to, man, just because it's like, dude. It's like being out.
Yep.
I really only DJ at my club.
Yeah.
Like I'm DJing there Friday. And Sunday, we got Cardi B there. So, by the time this comes out, it won't matter. But we haven't announced it yet. We got Cardi B there Sunday.
Yeah, that's fire.
So I'll DJ at my club. I DJ on the air every day, but I don't. It used to be like a big hustle, like a stream of income I would pursue heavily. Like I'd, go hit the clubs in different cities, or I'd, plan out a month and be like, all right, I'm gonna go to San Diego this weekend, Tampa, whatever, Phoenix, Scottsdale. But yeah, it's just like, bro, it's like the juice ain't worth the squeeze, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
And then I gotta fight with my girl if some random ass bitch ends up in the DJ booth that I don't even fucking know because the opening DJ got hoes in the. I'm like, it ain't worth it.
Yeah. Then you gotta be up all night,
bro. There'll be photos of me DJing and there'll be people in the background that I don't even know.
Damn.
But I ain't getting yelled at for these. Or
you got to be mean to everybody. Look, everybody got to get the fuck out of here. I'm married. I ain't playing this shit.
Now that's how I am. I'll be like, hey, yo, y'all got to get the fuck up out of this DJ. Yeah. Even my birthday, my wife wasn't at we did my birthday at 11/11. My wife was not there. So this fool Davey, on my business partner, he kept bringing bitches to my section just to park them for himself. And I had to I kick every time he'd walk off. I'd be like, y'all get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's my favorite sport, kicking bitches out of the VIP area.
Go up there, go down there.
I know you do.
Who you with? I'm with Davion. I don't give a fuck. Go over there.
Yeah. I be looking at my security like this.
Get them out.
Get them bitches out of here. They try to come over there. If they wouldn't let us come in, they fucking VIP booth. But I was saying that to say because we all getting a little older and shit now, and just being in the club just ain't really been the same kick for me. You know what
different,
I'm saying?
man. It's like I feel like it depends on who you're with.
Yep.
Like Vegas, I have fun in the club out here because usually when I'm here, it's like a big weekend and I'm like with the artist or some shit. Like, you know, like even like randomly, like I ended up hanging out with like my boy manages Marshmallow. So I was at XS and I hadn't been to XS in fucking 12, 13 years, some shit. But I was like, oh, this is cool. Because I'm used to being in the trenches, dog. So I'm at XS and it's like, I'm like, oh, look, I never heard none of this gas music before. You know? All this EDM shit.
We're going to beep that out.
Yeah. But I'm like, yo, this is cool. Like, this is a different vibe. Like, it's a bunch of like, you know, so I'm like, oh, this is a little different.
They kicking it, all right.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like, you know, this fucking all this light shows. I'm on mushrooms, tripping balls. The fucking light shows tripping me out. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I think it just depends. Like, the club, though, is definitely, you know, look, man, a lot of people, like normal folks who just have 9 to 5s, like, it's a lot to decide on what to buy now because groceries are so expensive. Everything's getting is so expensive. So I feel like to ask people to go out like they used to go out 10 years ago or some shit, it's not going to happen.
And then tax them for the sections is one thing. Tax them for the liquor. Tax them to come in. Tax them to park. Motherfuckers got to get up and
especially here. Vegas is still expensive. I feel like these casinos they're not making it easy on people.
Bringing people back.
It's like, you guys should stop charging for parking.
Thank you.
And start some more free motherfucking buffets.
Right. When they first did that, I'm like, oh man, they just killed Vegas.
I'm like, you understand like how crazy that is? That if somebody wants to come and like spend money with you, you're going to hit them for $20?
Especially the locals.
Especially the locals.
Yeah. Oh, they be getting me all the time, but I jump out like, look.
I still have a Nevada ID just in case, like when I come to Vegas.
So you get that 3 hour free?
I'll be like,
yeah. 3 hour free parking? That's crazy.
Hell yeah, you got to. I was gonna ask y'all two things. One, did y'all see that video of Kodak Black?
Yes.
No, I didn't see this.
It's 9 hours late, right? Yeah, I saw it. He's
9 hours late?
He came to our club like that.
Who stayed for 9 hours?
They holding him up.
He wasn't like that, but he came to 11:11. He was in Arizona because I think he was at rehab out there.
Wow.
So he popped up at the club one night out of nowhere. We're like, Kodak Black's outside. What? And he just hung out. But I think it's probably not a reach to say he probably has some sort of addiction to some sort of substance that he needs to get help with.
Yeah, man. Hopefully somebody can talk to him, some people that's in his crew and shit. And
he got a lot of yes men, man.
See, that's the thing. You got to have some people that can tell you like, hey, bro, you fucking tripping.
The problem is, though, is if you're someone like him, you could even have some good people around you. And if they leave you, you're just going to go to somebody who's worse. Yeah. Because they're just there to get the bag and take advantage of you. And
that's fucked up.
I don't understand how somebody wait for artists for 9 hours. That's what I'm kind of.
So I think that's not true.
Okay.
I mean, what club they gonna? Only club that's open like that is what, Club Miami?
Yeah, I'm like, that got to be at 11 in Miami or something.
Yeah.
Like, or Dre's. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ain't no club open for 9 hours.
Shout out Dre's, man. Oh man,
that was an error.
But even Dre's after hours, like maybe 9 hours, maybe.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Dre's though.
Yeah, man. Damn. Hey, but this is one of my favorite videos of Kodak. Hey. This nigga, what make you think you want to do this, dog?
The Big Booger? Does he
Watch what he do with it.
He don't eat it, does he? Oh. Apple knew what he was doing.
Oh, man.
That's all.
Oh.
He wiped it off?
Fuck, man.
That fool is a savage.
That nigga is a fool.
Flicking boogers on bitches.
Shout out Kodak Black for flicking boogers on bitches, man.
God bless him.
God bless him.
That's crazy, bro. You got that much freedom and that much fame that, you know what I'm saying? Wow, it just goes straight to your head.
The booger flicking is wild.
Who was your favorite champion of WWE?
Champion?
Yeah.
You just mean wrestler?
Yeah, your favorite champion.
All time?
All time.
I just think my favorite, I mean, it's between either CM Punk or Stone Cold or Shawn Michaels.
I love Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I love Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
Those are probably my three, and then Bray Wyatt was dope, rest in peace.
Yeah.
In terms of the old school guys, probably somebody who probably don't get enough respect, I would say. Like, I think Randy Orton's incredible. He's underrated somehow because I think Cena's probably the GOAT, but I wasn't a big Cena fan.
My favorite champion in the WWE was my dog, Bobby Lashley.
Okay. Bobby Lashley's a good guy.
Dog, man.
Yeah, he's killing in AEW right now.
Yeah, that's my bro.
The Hurt Business.
Me and Bobby be hanging out and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta just throw my little.
Yeah, he's
my boy.
Him and Shelton Benjamin and MVP. They got the Hurt Business shit. The
Dude,
Hurt Syndicate.
I hung out with him and MVP in Texas one night at this party, man. I had a fucking amazing time, bro. Amazing time, man. Shout out my dog Bobby, man. But yeah, I was gonna talk a little wrestling, but John got up out of here, so I guess we're gonna let Bootleg get out of here. Anything you got to say before we
Man, it's a pleasure, man.
All good,
and,
brother.
I'm glad I met you. You know,
Likewise,
we
man.
locked in. You
Yes,
feel
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I gotta come and see Absinthe again.
Yeah, come check it out, man.
That's the best show in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying that because you're sitting there. It's my favorite show.
Oh yeah,
It's a vibe. It's like a little tiny, like it's like it's like in the tent outside,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, it's fucking fire. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's called a
then
Spiegel tent.
Great drinks.
Yeah.
the host funny as hell. The
The host is
gazillionaire.
funny. Yep.
He picked on me before. He pulled me out the crowd. Was like, cool ass black dude fucking a white chick. Bring your ass up here. They had me dance on the Asian lady. I was like, oh, y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. And I won. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Held
Of
it
course.
down for
Of
the
course.
hitters.
Represent.
But yeah, man, that's what's up, man. I just want to say, I had these pictures too before I let you get out of here, but I just wanted to show you this picture, Bootleg, and just think, just tell me, who was this kid right here, man?
That was at Peter Piper Pizza at Metro Center Mall, and that was a Chicago Bulls championship hat, Michael Jordan practice jersey. I forget if that was. I think that was at my birthday.
Did he know he would be where he at right now?
No, I was a fucking terrible kid at that age. At that age, I was smoking weed there for sure.
God damn, you look like you about 7 on this one.
I started smoking weed when I was 8.
Damn.
What the fuck?
So around that was probably around that was like I had like a little year and a half run, like 3rd, 4th grade, where I was a fucking pain in the ass.
What about this kid right here?
I mean, that's just, I don't even know how old I was there. That was shout out to Sean Lyles who took that picture. That was 2010, 11, 12, something like that. Yeah, that's just, shit. That was some press shit me and Rams just shot together. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was me just trying to get paid doing this shit. Like, how can I figure out a way to make a career out of radio? Or just music, honestly. So I would say that's kind of where I was. I don't think I knew where I was going or how I was going to get there, but.
Looked like an album cover.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, that was my press photo for a set.
Okay.
Damn, man. But here go the picture right here. The day we met. You know what I'm saying? That's the night that I met you.
That was at Cadillac Ranch.
Yeah.
Tempe Marketplace.
Yeah.
Ebony and Ivory.
Looking nasty. Look at me without a beard and shit. I got my union shit on. I'm like, hey, bro, can you listen to my album type shit? But look at where we at now.
I think it was Liquid Entertainment was doing that club.
It was Liquid because I got plugged through my guy Cuckoo Cow to go work.
Shout out to Cuckoo Cow in my projects.
Shout out my dog Cow. He had hooked me up with Kevin Reed.
Who's bigger, and all time in Milwaukee now? Chicken P or Cuckoo Cow?
No one will ever eclipse Cuckoo Cow in my life.
Chicken P's bigger.
Dude, Cuckoo Cow, bro. Chicken P ain't even went through the generations yet. Cuckoo Cow got generations.
He got a record.
Of fans. Cuckoo Cow got your mama, your auntie.
But doesn't Chicken P have a bigger national following?
Cuckoo Cow, bro.
Really?
Cuckoo Cow had the #1 record in the country.
He had a big song.
For 7 weeks or 7 months straight.
It wasn't 7 months.
7 weeks straight.
At Urban Radio?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm about to say not on Billboard.
I think it was on Billboard.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Well, I'm going to have to check that, but I'm telling you.
It was probably Urban Radio.
The shit was on Animal.
In my
You remember when
projects.
Animal, the movie came out?
Yeah, it was a great song.
The shit was on Animal. Chicken Pete, no disrespect.
No, he don't have one of those. Chicken P don't have it in
so
my
you
projects.
can't never.
But he got it. The totality, I think. Free
No.
Chicken P is locked up right now.
In Milwaukee, if you said Chicken P or Cuckoo Cow.
I don't know. I feel like it depends on how old the person is.
Or if the person, dude, it would be no Chicken P if it wasn't for Cuckoo Cow.
That is true. That doesn't mean
Nobody knew they could rap in Milwaukee until Cuckoo Cow dropped.
two things can be true at the same time.
That's a fact. I'm gonna give you that one. But shout out both of them boys, man. Milwaukee got a lot to say.
There's another kid out there that's bubbling.
Who, JP?
There's
Big Frank?
Steve
Steve the Stoner?
I've heard of
it's a
Steve
lot
the
of them.
Stoner.
It's a lot
yeah,
of them.
Milwaukee's bubbling right now.
Yeah, man. PLAZ.
There's like a big
You
dude.
feel me? Probably Big Frank. PLAZ. You know what I'm saying?
You're in Vegas.
Yeah, but I'm from Milwaukee. I ain't Vegas Plaz.
When's the last time you lived in Milwaukee?
Woo, 2010.
Yeah, you're a West Coast artist now.
Damn, I appreciate that, man. But you know,
I think you both.
yeah, I am, man. I love both sides, but man, what I was just about to say, because that just threw me off when he said Chicken P was better than Cuckoo Cow.
I didn't say better.
Well, I got a big hell no way.
Who do you think has more monthly listeners on Spotify?
Ain't that about a bitch? This is different though, because
I'm just asking.
If Kyle dropped back then, when you know the technology is different.
No,
Of
I agree.
course.
I think Cuckoo Cows in my projects is the bigger song. He has the biggest song between the two of them. But he also has 19,000 monthly listeners, and Chicken P's got 840,000.
Two things could be true at the same time. Oh, we let you get up out of here, bro. I want to hook you up, man. Little Loud Pack, man. Appreciate you for coming, bro. That's from us at the Loud.
What do we got in here? Oh, some headphones?
Yeah, we got
Is this an ashtray?
Yeah, that's a rolling tray for you. You feel
Oh,
me? The official rolling tray.
Fire. Where do you source all this stuff, Plaz?
Hey, man.
You got a Chinese guy?
Nope.
This is good shit. What size is this? This is my size?
I got a extra large for
Perfect.
you.
XL, that's it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Lit.
sir.
Lit.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. When you get a chance, show a little picture of the box.
Of
When
course.
you know
Is
what
this,
I'm saying?
these are Bluetooth?
Yeah, Bluetooth, and then they got the charger and shit up under the
There we go.
under the hood.
Thank
you
you,
know
man.
what I'm saying? Just like I say, man, it was an honor for me to reach out and get you to come on the show, man.
you, man.
I always.
Any excuse to come to Vegas.
Always, every time I tell you, I always say, man, I don't know if you know, but I always looked up to you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man.
And admire what you do, bro. And for you to come to my world and the Loud with me and my folks, it means a lot, man. I appreciate you.
it.
Show the camera that bootleg real quick.
Which-
so I can
where's the camera?
Right
Oh.
here, right here. You feel? Well, I want to see your face in it too. So yeah, there we go. Ah, we got it. Yo,
This
before
is
we
a
get out of
crazy
here,
spread you got here, though. This is like Rob Deerdeck's Funhouse.
Right, right. Facts.
You ever throw the porno on in the theater in there on the big screen? No? Throw the onion booty up?
No, I think Onion Booty. Damn,
school.
OnionBooty.com.
Oh, that's-
Don't go to that kid.
It doesn't exist anymore.
No.
Rest in peace.
I remember Onion Booty, Ghetto Booty, all
Oh,
that.
yeah. 8th
Jake
Street
Steve.
Latinas?
Oh, man. I guess we was...
That's the early days, bro. Back when you used to think Bang Bus was real. You'd be like, damn, they're really
Facts.
picking bitches up?
Facts.
This is crazy.
I'm gonna be on sideways.
Bro, I thought that shit was real.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, then I was like, wait a minute. Why is a bitch from Bang Bus in like a bunch
whole
of
bunch
other
of other
videos?
movies, right.
Oh, this shit's
Facts.
fake.
Y'all,
Facts.
they done fucked around and got a player. Man, first of all, I want to say thanks y'all for watching, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, you know what I'm
Share.
saying? We need y'all to share this shit. Also, hit up the website, implaz.com. Get all the older shows, the newer shows. We just put out a gang of new stuff. We got music on there, and we got some surprises coming and some giveaways, you feel me? And also,
You
we
dig?
always want to say shout out to our sponsor, Gelato Water, man.
Water.
Make sure
Gelato
y'all
Water.
hit that Gelato website up, drinkgelato.com. You know what I'm saying?
Is this
And
like a seltzer water?
that one right there is the pure water. You know what I'm saying? So if you feeling like you just want some
They
pure
got some
water,
bubbly?
Yeah. We got the.
They got lime?
Yeah. Ooh.
Lime's my favorite.
You asking, you shall receive.
Let's go, Jalal.
You know what I'm saying?
Send me a pack. All I do is drink LaCroix.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that. No GMOs or none of that shit up in there. You know what I'm saying?
I just love lime water.
Water in the can, man. We making water cool again.
That
so
part.
yeah, shout out Gelato. And like I said, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thanks for supporting.
Yeah.
And we up out this thing. Let's go.